Sounds more like Heads Up 7-Up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. I actually don't know what prayer is.
Wait, if you peek during a prayer, does that mean your prayer doesn't come true?
Wait. I'm getting this right. You pray, you put your thumbs up, and then God pushes your thumb down if he answers your prayer. Am I playing this right?
And if you tell people the prayer won't come true.
Yeah, exactly.
I was getting Heads Up, 7-Up, and Hitman confused.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Similar games. No, but yeah, it was a great pitch-in. We had two friends of the show, Beth and Tenna. They were very late. They were, I would say, to a level of disrespect late. You know, like just like where like I was physically angry. You go through mental anger and then you get the physical anger where it's like
shaking.
Your blood's kind of hot. I had hot blood. I was like, I can't believe.
Yeah, but
they would disrespect this meal.
You're a texter 5 minutes after the deadline kind of guy.
Well, is that wrong?
I'm just saying, like,
what do you mean?
I feel like you're physically upset when anybody's late. I don't think this was anything special.
It was really late though.
No, that's also true.
Hour late. Same.
The thing is, I was late, but since they were so late, that took all the heat off me.
Oh yeah, you need that though. But that's what they're good for.
Yeah.
Like to take the heat off the guest. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I don't like to use the word extremely a lot, but they were extremely late. And I wasn't going to bring up this text, but I get this text from Beth that says, "Hey, is there still people other than myself that's late?" Yeah, and I was like, well, that's an interesting text.
She was hoping to come in on the late wave. Is there like 3 other late people I could sneak in with?
That we could all walk in together.
I was imagining people were like having their plates ready and they're like, well, I thought there was green bean casserole.
No one can hear you, Beth.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, there was a little pause there.
You're not mic'd up.
Not mic'd up. She's so used to being on the podcast.
She starts yelling. No, it was great. We did. I did a smoked turkey. I think it was the first year I've ever smoked a turkey. Yeah, that's right. I smoked a turkey at work.
How's that on your lungs?
I'm
Stuff pass.
I was waiting for it. There it is.
I'm up to 2 turkeys a day.
Are you quitting cold turkey?
There it is.
Hey. I don't know.
But yeah, turkey sliders. So it was kind of like the stuffing was made out of sliders, and then the smoked turkey, and then Sauce Boss with the 4 turkey demi glaze.
Yeah, I took 4 turkey carcasses and cooked them down for like a day, and then made a demi glace out of them for the gravy.
Oh my god!
Now you own turkeys, is that correct?
Not anymore.
Okay, well.
Probably shouldn't have named them after the Ninja Turtles.
I was wondering why Zach was crying the whole meal.
It's so good.
I miss you. I miss you, Butters.
No, I miss you, Raphael.
He named them after the Ninja Turtles.
Okay. What else am I missing? Jake Johnson came through with the cocktails, with the cranberry cocktail.
Who made the sangria?
That was Bridget Horan, peace be upon her. Who else am I forgetting there, Sauce Boss?
I made
mashed
something.
potatoes.
Well, there was the 40 eggs.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Gwen. I love that. That attention to detail. Go ahead with that.
Yeah, well, 40 eggs is something that's a Harder Brunch staple.
That's an after brunch thing.
After brunch staple, yeah. Which was amazing. She made 4 different kinds. Was it 3 or 4 different kinds of deviled eggs?
Yeah, there were she made like lox, like there's salmon lox with the everything bagel seasoning on
like
there.
A bacon one.
I'm not gonna lie, I had 4. I had a 10th of the eggs.
If you were gonna lie, how many would you say that you had?
If I were gonna, I had 40. enough to hallucinate.
Oh, you're saying you would have lied the other way. I thought you were gonna be like, I only had
Guys,
one.
Thad's been yoking.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Rocky, and any way I could get my eggs, I'd do it.
Yeah, Sauce Boss, you made the mashed potatoes.
I made the mashed potatoes, and then
Those were so good. So many people were squealing about them.
I put a bunch of cream cheese in them.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, that and butter. Yeah, that was pretty much it. And then you made the fingered cheese.
Oh, fingered cheese? Well, screw you for saying that. Fingered cheese. Have some respect. It was called. There was a good pun for it, and I almost forgot it.
Pursuit of happiness.
Pursuit of happiness.
Yeah.
There's a little diced prosciutto. Had some crackers. Had some.
I like how you pat yourself on the back for the pun you couldn't remember. Hold on, it was a really good pun. What was it called?
Well,
those were good. I love when Thad cooks anything because it's always like it's like I'm watching like a nature documentary. I'm like, this is gonna be interesting to see what kind of creation is. But like, he comes in and he's got a little bit of meat, he's got a little bit of cheese, and a little bit of butter, and then 5 jars of pickles. And I'm like, what's he gonna do with his 5 jars of pickles?
I'm not gonna lie, I overdid it with the pickles.
I don't use the word extreme, but there was an extreme amount of pickles there.
There we go. I bought 5 jars of pickles because I was like, I don't know how many people are gonna come, and then it turned out that I mean, even if 20 people were there, I had 4 jars of pickles too much.
Yeah.
But no, that spread was really good. I think yours was the thing I went back for the most.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, that actually makes me happy. Because I never know if people are lying to me. Do you ever get that, Brent? Like, you feel like you made something there, but it's like, oh, yeah, it was good.
Yeah. No, I get that all the time. Like, it's and then it's like, oh, but there's most of it's there, so mathematically somebody didn't have it.
Right.
They're lying to me, and then I turn it into a murder mystery.
There we go.
Did you have a favorite?
The mashed potatoes, but mashed potatoes are always my
Thanks.
go-to thing anyway. You know?
Okay, well, see that. I mean, I think that's hard. You know what I think my favorite thing was the gravy.
The gravy was my favorite.
Yeah.
Thing that I've made recently, just because I was so excited to get so many turkeys, and you know,
I would have put that in a beer bong.
Oh,
It's a beer bong full of gravy.
That sounds like you're asking for an intervention. Somebody give me an intervention.
I don't want to be here anymore. Release the gravy bong. Like, I remember being a kid, like in high school, we drive down to Bloomington, and you could just walk around during Little Five, and if you went to any house party and just said, I'm friends with Mike, and then they would just be like, oh, come on in, and they would give children beer.
Here's gravy.
Yeah. but I remember them, like, I remember seeing these kids doing this beer bong. It was like they were like up on the roof, and then everybody was like, it came down and it was like 4 chambers on the ground. And so it was like a 2-story beer bong, and like 4 people would do it at a time, and they were just having people off the street come up and do it. And I was like, man, just imagine if that would have been gravy instead.
I'm eating brunch with my people though. Homie Dyke just cooked up a feast and we about to